Chris with HobbyKing.com, and we've got some AOMWAY products we're going to talk about today. Now, AOMWAY in the FPV market has definitely been making a huge splash. If you're into any of the forums, been following FPV gear, they are definitely one of the top-rated manufacturers for the FPV gear. Matter of fact, they manufacture a lot of FPV gear for other manufacturers. So let's go ahead and dive into what we've got today. We've got kind of a master set and some individual components. We're going to go ahead and start with the patch antennas. Now, Immersion came out with their patch antenna and is a phenomenal antenna. These are kind of more of a, I wouldn't call them an economical option because they perform just as well, but they definitely are less expensive. What's really nice about this one versus the Immersion circular polarized patch antenna is that it has a little stem on it versus the other one is just SMA connector right onto the back side of it. This little stem allows you to flex it around, and especially if you're on a pair of goggles where you're just running it straight on the goggles, the Immersion has to be at an angle so you're always offset. This one allows you to flex and twist it, move it around as necessary. Now, they are both right-hand circular polarization, so it works with the AOMWAY antennas as well as Fat Shark Immersion circular polarized antennas. Just make sure you get the right-hand circular polarization on those antennas, and of course it works with Omni as well with a slight dBA loss. Now, the gray one is SMA RP, and then the blue one is just SMA. So depending on your equipment, make sure you definitely get the right connector. Next thing we're going to talk about is actually this little camera, and I've got one out here on the master set. This right here is a CMOS 600 TVL FPV tuned camera, and it is extremely tiny as you can see it. One of the really nice cool features about this is that it actually has a shielded cable coming off of it for the deal, and it also has a built-in microphone as well for its given size. Has a 2.8 lens on it, which is right about 90 to about 100 degree field of view, so that's perfect for non-pan and tilt or head tracking. Head tracking, you might want to go ahead and change this lens out to a little bit narrower, which it does include. I don't have it out, but it does include the actual adapter ring. If you take a look at the pictures, it has an adapter ring on that for different style lenses itself. Now, besides just the shielded cable coming towards the back, you're going to notice the 5-pin standardized connector. Makes it compatible with multiple FPV transmitters. Fat Shark it plugs straight into, the AOMWAY transmitters it'll plug right into, as well as some of the Boscam Sky Zones as well. Just got to make sure that the voltage on this is a 5-volt camera that you're feeding at 5 volts and not 12. So definitely check the specs of your FPV transmitter. You might need to just remove the red wire, the positive out of this, and supply 5 volts via a Beak or UBEC or some other source via that. So it's a phenomenal little CMOS 600 TVL camera. Ultra tiny, and it's basically plug and play and ready. So we've got the antennas, we've got the new 600 TVL CMOS, and now we've got the master set. Now, a couple things. Let's go ahead and talk about the AOMWAY transmitters. What's really nice and a really cool feature about these, if we take a look at them, both of them have a little jumper right here on the bottom. And what that does is dictate the output voltage for the camera when you plug in your 5-pin connector. So by switching this jumper, you can either provide your camera either 5 volts or 12 volts. So they're both adaptable to pretty much any type of camera. Separated power, and then just your 5 pins right there, which is going to be, of course, your audio, your ground, your voltage for the camera and the video signal itself. Now, the first one is 1 watt or 1,000 milliwatt transmitter. Of course, full 32 channel on the 5.8 IMS band. It's ready to rock and roll, and it even has a nice little cooling fan right in it as well. Really nice video transmitter for ultra high range on that one. The other one is their 500 milliwatt. Same deal, has a little jumper on that for 12 volts, 32 channels, same deal as this one. It's just this is 500 milliwatts. And if you look at the construction, the filtering, the module they're using, top quality stuff right here. So that is the transmitter itself, and those are available separately as well. And let's go ahead and talk about the master sets. They've got master sets which include the camera, either the 500 or the 1,000 milliwatt or the 1 watt or the 500 milliwatt transmitter, and it comes with the AOMWAY receiver itself, which is 32 channel. Really nice setup on it. Has all your channel charts right there, so there's no confusion as to what channel you're actually on. And right here it just has your channel and your band range, so it's very simple with the standardized 2 LCD to pick your given channel. Of course, it comes with all the required antennas and cabling. I would definitely use some circular polarization to get maximum range out of it, but we have those master sets available on that. There's actually 4 total sets. It's the 1 watt and the 500 watt, and then the variants of both those would be your PAL and your NTSC. So depending on which one you fly and what region you fly and what resolution you would prefer. Anyway, guys, this is a bunch of stuff from AOMWAY, and there's actually some more stuff that is coming from them, some circular polarized antennas themselves, the clover leaves that are matched to these antennas as well. So definitely be checking the new items page for those. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check this equipment out. We will see you guys next time.